So, what is the backstory of this black-white control deck? You've mentioned it a few times.
Yeah, so Landon always wants to have every part of the pie of different types of cards that you have, or a different type of decks that you have represented in the decks he owns in Modern. So he always wants to have a control deck, he always wants to have a combo deck, and he always wants to have an aggro deck.
Mm-hmm.
So control was the one that was lacking, and he doesn't like land go control. So then he wanted to start brewing a tap out control deck, and this has been the work of years of brewing this deck. It is a little out of date because of COVID, but he was able to finish, I think, 19th in an SCG Tour event
Okay.
with it. And bonus, I have been altering it for him over the years. So all the alters in this are mine except the Lingering Souls.
Nice. Yeah, I see some altars already up on the screen. Looks like an extended art. Is that Shambling Vent or whatever it's
Yep.
called?
So we got Shambling Vent, Swamp, and Bitter Blossom on the field right now, and it looks like Alan's starting off with an Uro.
Okay. So how does this deck manage the Oko? What am I saying? Uro Omnath combination.
I know it can handle Uro because it plays Fatal Push. It, however, does not, and Landon has been very resistant to put in Path to Exile in the deck in general. So we're looking at things like, sideboard Anguished Unmaking, minuses on the Lily to deal with the big creatures.
Mm-hmm.
It does struggle against planeswalkers in general. So we will see. This will be a challenge.
So what's
But
what's
yeah,
your
it's got.
prediction for chat if you
I
were to
I think
predict?
it's gonna. I think given that I know this deck really well and I know it struggles with planeswalkers, that I'm gonna probably put it over to the Omnath deck.
Okay. Um. Oh, and what planeswalkers in this deck?
So the planeswalkers in the black white deck are Gideon of the Trials, Liliana the Veil, Kaya,
Mm-hmm.
and Elspeth Knight Errant, and Gideon Ally of Zendikar main.
That's quite a
So it's
variety.
a
Yeah.
planeswalker control deck for sure.
Gotcha.
That's the way it's gonna win.
Okay. Giving your opponent a free land seems like a big drawback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Liliana got bolted, going down to 1.
Mm-hmm. Lightning Bolt's a real card.
I think
People
that's
should
a
run
fun of.
that. Is it? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a one of. So that
That's
Renin
funny.
6 is going to ping off Liliana. So turn 2 Bitter Blossom is really going to, be able to apply pressure. I think it's going to be key for Landon to build the deck up.
Yep. Yep. So, okay. So you have all these planeswalkers, and I don't even remember what half of them do. But you do have
Yeah.
Kaya, which is relevant here.
Mm-hmm.
Getting of the trials,
Yeah,
that can do some funny things, like
it really can.
making it so they can't kill you unless they kill a Gideon.
Mm-hmm. That is a really
I don't
key
know.
part of the control strategy for this deck.
Yeah, that could be tricky for Alan to get around in some
Mm-hmm.
situations. All right, there's two spirits. Hmm.
Yeah, it's been fun kind of seeing this deck show up on tournaments every once in a while. People who have similar builds to this, because it's not really a recognized, meta deck at
Yeah,
all. And it's really fun to, and I think we have a lot of people in chat who like really want to be brewers and making their own decks. And I really respect it when people can do that. I'm not a brewer at all. So I think that's a great part of the game too.
yeah. I'm not much of a brewer of entire decks, but I do like my spicy sideboard cards and trying
Yes.
some weird stuff in the main deck sometimes.
Yeah. for sure.
I was talking to Roland Chang the other day. Shout out to
Hmm.
Roland about a deck I was running. So I was running Bug Delver in Legacy for
Sure.
about a month before Deathrite Shaman got banned. And I was running
Yeah.
this card. Let me get the name right. Hold on. So I can type it into chat. Ronus's Last Stand
Oh
in
yeah,
Legacy.
totally a format staple.
And I was winning like crazy with this card. With Snapcasters in my deck, just playing 2 green and making a 5/4 green snake with my Deathrite Shamans in my lands.
Whoa, yeah,
Um,
that drawback is real though.
yeah, but I still got mana from my Deathrites. And with
Yeah, okay.
Daze and some other, I don't remember what else, I was able to return my lands to my hand. Anyway, um, so that's not brewing an entire deck, but I was doing weird stuff.
Yeah, that's some spice.
That was some
Yeah,
spice,
that's
yeah.
mm-hmm.
And I remember playing some matches against people where I played that 5/4 green snake token, turn two or whatever, and they eventually got their Gurmag online, whatever, and they traded with my green token, and then I Snapcaster Ronus's Last Stand again, and they were upset. They did
Mm-hmm.
not see it coming. All right, where are we in this game?
So we are in the beginning of combat phase, and in that phase, Cryptic Command was cast, tapping down the team of fairies and spirits.
Yep.
Then, in response, the Marsh Flats was fetched, and Shambling Vents has been activated. Path to Exile is being cast on Shambling Vent,
Hmm.
and now we are done with the combat nonsense.
Yep. Point of my story was try stuff.
Yeah,
take those cards out of your bulk binder and throw them into a stock deck and try
yeah.
them out. That's perfectly reasonable. You don't have to brew an entire deck. It
Yeah,
works.
I
Anyway.
think when editing decks, it's really, really hard for me to get rid of like my pet cards that I just
Hmm.
like for whatever reason, they're not good anymore, but I want them in there. Oh
Yeah.
man. And too emotionally attached if I just want to be winning.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what. How this is going so far. Gothmog has a lot of tokens,
Mm-hmm.
and Alan doesn't have a lot of ways to deal with a lot of tokens.
Yeah, the Supreme Verdict is in the sideboard, I believe. Oh no,
Yeah.
there's no Supreme Verdict in. Yes, it's in the sideboard. Got it.
I mean, Cryptic Command can tap things down, but you can
But
only get
as we
away with that
saw,
for so long.
exactly. Yeah. That Ren 6 is still going to be able to ping off tokens for a bit. Here's the Mystic Sanctuary, so that'll slow it down.
Yep. That will slow it down. What is
These are one of two secret layers we purchased. We did get the Bitter Blossom secret layer for
Oh,
the
nice.
tokens because I already altered the Bitter Blossoms.
I was gonna say,
That's
what is
true.
Landon's out here?
Yeah, because
Let's see.
those
Oh, the Kaya's
the
Guile. He has that.
Kai's Guile, which is
Relics.
that main right now? That is main, yeah.
Yep. He has Relics of Progenitus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a big fan of those relics main.
Kaya. There's stuff.
There's stuff.
Field of
And four
Ruin.
Field
Yep.
Ruin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I think Landon can break through the lock.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Kyra herself. Indeed.
Yep.
Okay. He's hitting his land drop, so that's good. It was really fun to pick out the arts for the basic swamps because he let me just pick out whatever I wanted.
Nice. Looks like a variety, no? Not the same one,
Yeah, they
right?
don't match.
I don't mind that.
So one of these attackers is going at Ren and 6, and four of them are going, or sorry, backwards. One of them is going at Alan. Four of them are going at Ren and 6. So Ren and 6 is gone. Here's Gideon at the Trials on the stack.
Gideon's pretty good.
Yeah, so this is the emblem Gideon. As long as you control Gideon, you can't lose the game. There have been many weird games where technically Landon's been at negative life. I don't
Yep.
know if you actually go to negative life, but technically,
Yeah, I think you do actually. All right, there's Gideon.
Hey there, I do not have any tutorials. That is a great idea for altars because I have a few processes that I definitely like do every card. So I think I might look into that.
I think that's good content. Yeah, YouTube will love that. They'll eat that up on
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
YouTubes.
You can go to negative life. Okay.
Removing the Gideon Platinum Angel kills you instantly. Yep. All right, Alan. Okay, Alan is Axe. Yep. Did we lose Landon? Is he frozen?
Yeah, he is frozen.
Let's give it a second. Okay, looks like he's back.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, another Uro. Yeah, go ahead and plug your links. Yep, there you go.
That's me. Yeah, I've been trying to clean up my YouTube page, but I do not have any altering content on the YouTube page.
Probably be good to add that.
Yeah, yeah.
You can
It has
try
been really helpful
some.
for me.
You can try some time lapses and stuff like that too.
Oh yeah, I do have a few time lapses actually,
Oh, you
because
do?
I do
Okay.
have a couple of time lapses of working on foiled cards. Because I see a lot of tutorials with people working on foils with acetone and not wearing proper PPE, and it drives me a little batty because you really should
Yeah,
be protecting yourself versus against acetone. Um,
yeah.
I wanted to put one on, like doing it carefully.
That's a good idea. Safety first.
Yeah. So tap the team, draw a card on that cryptic command.
Yep. What happened to Mystic Sanctuary? Oh, is it still there? Is it in the bottom?
It's down there.
Okay,
Yeah, it's down there, but it didn't get bounced.
gotcha. Okay.
This will be a second main phase flashback, Lingering Souls.
Yep. Lingering Souls. More
So
tokens.
yeah, quite the army.
Yep.
I think it'll be really important to protect this Gideon. It is currently at 5, which is a pretty healthy number, though obviously that does not prevent an Uro from going through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Better die was just upgraded on there. Okay.
Yeah. I really like the Mondo dice that Alan and some of the other folks on this stream use. It's really helpful.
Yeah, those life total dice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have like a
Yeah.
guide I put together for new players coming on the stream, and I think I put a picture of Alan's board on one of them because like
Yeah.
use these dice if you have them.
Yes, please. Here's a Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Hmm.
This is the controversial Jace. I feel like this Jace art is controversial. I love that it's special and unique. It just doesn't look like JTMS to me at all.
Mm.
And that's why I
Hmm.
don't super love it.
That's fair.
Attack is going to go straight at Landon. We're not going to worry about the Gideon. And Landon's going to let that through, it looks like.
He's
Or is
not
he going to
attacking
check?
Gideon? Is that
No,
what you said?
he's not.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah, so Landon just let that through. I think he's banking on that Gideon emblem to save him.
Hmm.
Landon froze for me again.
Yeah, he did. Let's see if we can do something about that.
So I refreshed him.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh him now.
So Landon is not coming back. He's going to take, I can hear him in real life, and he is taking a second to refresh. There we go.
Okay, he's back.
Yeah, all good.
Cool.
So here comes the Gideon emblem. I
So is that
totally
a?
forgot, by the way, that this deck was fully altered out. I feel like I've been trying to get it on the stream, and I just like haven't seen it in a year. And then I was like, all right, it's altered.
Yeah, it does have a lot of altars. All right, Cryptic again. Everybody saw this one coming. Gonna bounce the Mystic Sanctuary.
Okay, so I think we can deduce that it's my internet.
Is it? Okay. Um, which card is that? Is that Elspeth?
All
I
right,
think
can you
that's
hear me
Elspeth.
now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Elspeth just got dropped. I think that's Elspeth.
I cannot hear you.
Um, what about now?
Hello? I can
Yep.
hear you now.
Great.
Yeah, so since Landon and I phased out, so to speak, at the same time, there's definitely something going on with our internet, so I'm sorry about that.
It's all good. Yep, that was Elspeth. Yep.
Elspeth Knight Errant. Mm-hmm. One.
So Landon has more than enough tokens, but does he have disruption for this loop that Alan is pulling off here?
Well, we pointed out Kaya herself and Kaya's Guile.
Mm-hmm.
That's only 2 cards, though.
There's also Field of Ruin, right?
And Field of Ruin, which is 4. We haven't seen any of those yet.
Kaya's Guile, Field of Ruin, Contract from Below, and Relic of Progenitus. Yep.
And Relic, yeah. So
Relic of
there's
Progenitus.
outs.
There is. All right, here's
Yeah.
Fatal Push on Uro. Looks like it's going to get countered.
That's gonna hardcast Force of Negation.
Yep. Okay. Uro swings.
Yep, so that puts Landon at 5.
Yep. He's no blocks all the way.
5 discard spells, which could take Cryptic in a pinch. That's true. Well, it would need to be the Thoughtseize, so 3, but yeah, for sure. Oh, and 2 Brutality. Good call.
Well, wouldn't he just Cryptic in response to the Thoughtseize, though?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That doesn't really work.
So these tokens are starting to get diced because, you know, in a normal game, 5 Bitter Blossom tokens is enough. Gideon is going to plus targeting Uro, so it can't deal any damage.
Yep.
Here's the beginning of combat. Cryptic Command.
It's tapping a lot of people.
Yeah. So we're going to do draw as well as tap. If you get a window 1 turn where if he doesn't get an Uro or a Jace activation and has not a fetch, you can set up your next combat.
That's true. I think that's asking a lot of the current board
Yeah.
to go right.
Here's Growth Spiral. Love that promo also.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I think it was the F&M promo for a little bit.
I don't know, but I believe you.
All right.
I kind
Another
of lost track of all those promos.
unsurprising. Yeah, unsurprising long game one.
Yeah.
Whenever we take this deck to tournaments, it's like, all right, I played the combo deck. I'm done after 15 minutes, and Landon's the one going to time over there. It does take a while. It does take a while. I mean, it's not one of those that has no win condition. It just takes a while to set up.
Does does Landon also play Infect in Modern?
He did for years when Gitaxian Probes was still, maybe not years, but a while Gitaxian Probe was legal, but that deck has been dismantled.
Yep.
His other decks being Tron as the combo. Is Tron? Yeah, Tron being the combo deck. And aggro has been the one he's been struggling with lately. He had a creature toolbox deck, which I think he's trying to retool right now.
Mm. And he doesn't play online, right?
No, he hates playing online.
Oh, okay.
Refuses.
He's playing online now.
Yeah, yeah. Paper though. Paper. This one counts.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
So if you were to build a new modern deck right now, what would it be?
Um, I'd probably. I know. Look,
Oh, I did
I'll
ask you
put
this.
my
You said you built an Uro pile, right?
my email
Never
address is on the
mind.
website. You can send me your messages and tell me to go f myself. But I would probably build Alan's Pile deck.
Okay.
And I'm
What if you had
sorry,
to
it's
build an
just true.
aggro deck? Let's say, okay, you're gonna do the Landon thing. You're gonna do one of each.
Oh, okay.
Aggro, combo, control.
Okay,
So we've already
so
got control.
for aggro, I'll probably try to do like the Is It Blitz thing. Trying to. Oh, what happened?
He's gonna scoop to the double cryptic command in
Okay,
hand.
cool. Gotcha. Um, Is It Blitz blue red
Okay.
Delverish kind of deck?
Okay.
There's no Delvers, but whatever. You know what I mean.
Right.
And that would be my aggro. Control would be this Uro pile, or I like that blue black control that I tried out on another stream we had.
Mm-hmm. Uh, is Bitter Blossom? No, there's not a super old Bitter Blossom.
Nope, but Wrath of God is a 90s
For
card.
sure. I enjoyed doing the Wrath of God Damnation thing. Well, Landon's sideboard is just chock full of cards that should deal with the Uro nonsense. We got Relic, we got Rest in Peace, we got Wrath of God, we got Surgical, we got Collective Brutality, Anguished in Making, Kaya's Guile, Damping Sphere maybe, and Ashiok. Like, I want all of them.
Yeah.
Here's a
Yeah.
turn one Relic.
Relic's going to be pretty good here. And you know who else was at around the 90s side Norna and everybody else? Teferi. I'm very glad that Teferi is a big part of Magic again.
Yeah, I know. He was featured so heavily in early cards, and then he just kind of
Disappeared.
for a little while. I know.
He phased out. He phased out.
Yeah. It's flavorful then.
Yeah, it really is. You kind of got to do that too, because then when he came back, everybody was like, "Oh, it's Teferi.
I
This is
know.
exciting."
Yeah, I guess if we had everyone all the time, we wouldn't miss anyone.
Exactly.
Maybe. So here's an IOK. Feels like pretty decent. Turn 1 and 2.
Yep.
That is going to be Nexus of Fate, Force of Negation, Uro, Celestial Purge, the Lantern, and Cryptic Command. I
This
was
is
not
a tough
expecting the
pick.
Lantern to come in.
Yeah, why does Lantern come in? Maybe to fight
I
Lingering
feel
Souls?
like you gotta pick the Uro and then exile the Uro
That's not a bad
with the
plan.
Relic.
What's the second blue card next to Cryptic? What is that?
Nexus of Fate.
Oh my god. Okay, that is one card that I do not mess with. I do not mess with Nexus of Fate. I hate that card.
No, no, it doesn't matter if it's technically correct to play it. You just have to take the high road
I
and not play it.
yeah, I would just have to not do that. I'm not doing that.
So I don't know if I was disconnected when I said this, but I actually authentically forgot that this deck was fully altered because I haven't seen it in a year.
Oh yeah, no, we caught that. Yeah, or at least I
Okay,
did.
good.
I hope chat did.
Okay. I didn't hear you guys, so
Yeah, it's all good.
yeah, my bad. So here's the
Um,
lantern and
Lantern.
Field of
Yep.
the Dead.
Field of the Dead. Yeah, I have like
Here's
a
the
and
lantern.
it applies to the stream and to my personal life.
Mm,
I have a no complaining about magic cards rule, but I hate
except.
Nexus of Fate.
Yeah, yeah.
Nexus of Fate is the
Welcome
one
back,
exception.
Tony. Way to
Welcome
play
back,
3 in
Tony.
a row on webcam with people commenting on your match. Well done. It's a lot
Well
of fun to
done.
watch.
I'm sure your dog is
All
proud.
right, so you're probably gonna lose both of us now because I just saw Landon disappear. Oh, he's back. He's back.
Landon's back.
All right,
Relic.
we're gonna do some resetting on our router.
You got this is a project, but getting
Mm,
wired in is life changing.
I know.
Ethernet
We only
cables.
have we have a two-story house and we only have one place where the router can go,
Hmm.
and so that's obviously I'm on the second story.
Hmm.
So yeah, we'd have to like drill into things.
You know, there's actually this cool thing. I don't know what they're called or yeah, I don't know. But you plug a hub into your router and then plug
Mm-hmm.
that hub into your outlet on your wall. And then you take a second hub, you put it anywhere in your building, in your house, let's say,
Uh-huh.
and you plug an Ethernet cable into it, and it sent internet through your walls through the power. Through the power.
Okay.
Yeah. I described that really badly, but I think everybody understands what I'm saying.
No, I think
This
I
technology
understood it.
exists. I had it. I had it in where I used to live, and it was great. Just
Okay.
had a hub in every room I wanted internet, and I had wired internet everywhere.
Yeah,
Someone more
that
tech
is way
savvy than
more
me can
consistent.
share it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm a little confused because I'll definitely have to look it up.
Yeah, it's basically using like the the power wiring that'll already exist in your house. It is using to send internet throughout your house on the same cables.
Cool.
It's pretty sick. When I found out about that, I was like, this can't possibly work. And I ordered it and it worked. And I had wired internet everywhere.
Nice. There's an Uro. Wonder if it's time to pop the relic. Okay, so here's relic on one card.
Yeah, no cutting or drilling. Cloud. What's up, Cloud Goat Ranger?
Nice.
Yeah, no cutting or drilling. You just plug it into an outlet and it's basically a modem again anywhere you plug the other end.
Yeah.
All right,
So
Liliana.
that Liliana the Veil resolves.
Mm-hmm.
Wondering at Landon's sequencing there, choosing to start with the relic activation.
Mm,
Ooh, secret fourth mode of Liliana the Veil. He is just passing. I know that Landon's frozen, but I can hear what he said downstairs.
nice.
Yep.
Yeah, the zero ability. Yep. Is he frozen, or is he just
Nope,
not
he
moving?
was, and he's back now. I can hear him again.
Okay, he's back.
Yeah. Gonna. All right.
Nexus of great.
Oh,
Nexus of Fate is in the hand. That's actually his hand revealed.
yeah. Celestial Purge on the Liliana the Veil. So I wonder what Landon is baiting. He must have a Kaya or a Bitter Blossom that he really wants to resolve.
Powerline extender adapter is I think was your. I don't know if that's what it's
Okay,
called, but that sounds like what it might be called. So, someone
cool. I'll have to
can
check it
search for
out.
it later.
The crazy thing is I'm looking at my wireless like signal as it goes by and I have no drops this whole time. So we'll
Mm,
have to do a little more digging
it's all
because clearly something's up.
right.
Though Landon's next permanent is also going to have to bait out that force of negation. 'Cause Landon doesn't play any creatures, so those force of negations are always live.
Right. Also, though,
And missing his
your
fourth
internet
land drop.
your internet that you're
Hmm.
seeing, is it measuring the download or just upload or both?
Yeah, I'm doing send and receive.
Oh, okay. So because you're doing
It's giving me
a
both.
lot of upload right now.
Right. So I am sending at about 3 megabytes per second, and I'm receiving at about 7 to 11 megabits per second.
Hmm.
And then my
Yeah.
speed test is coming up is 216 and down is 10. So that's the data I have right now.
Hmm. Someone get out your calculator.
Yeah.
I
Does that sound normal?
don't know. But yeah,
All right.
the
So Landon,
power thing is where it's at. All right.
where did the relic go? Oh, it got bounced with cryptic,
Oh, did it? Okay.
I think. I think.
That seems like that's what happened. Alan trying to force a
So it feels
negation it
like,
on the way back.
yeah, Landon seems solidly behind now.
Yep.
Thanks for the sub, Tony. 6 months.
Thanks, Tony. Tony went 3-0 and then was a subscriber for 6 months and then walked his dog. Fantastic.
Yeah.
He's done it all. Field of Ruin. I always forget. Can Field of Ruin hit basics? It can't, right? That's Ghost Quarter?
Field of Ruin going for the untapped Shambling Vents, and it is only able to hit non-basics.
That's what I thought. Okay. Probably be too good otherwise.
Yeah.
What if we put Strip Mine in Modern Horizons 2? So it could be a 4 of.
Yeah. So Landon floated a mana, but he just said he made a mistake. He let he let Alan switch phases without casting that spell, but that's is what it is.
Okay.
So Uro
Alan
trigger on the stack.
Alan managed to fight and get this Uro in play, and that's trouble now.
Oh, okay. I guess there weren't. We didn't actually switch phases. Landon's choosing sack a creature and exile the graveyard, and as we learned in the last game, that is going to result in that exiling.
Kaya's Guile's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe Legacy should have more Kaya's Guiles floating around. What do you think, folks? Are we missing out on some guiling of stuff?
3 mana is a lot, though. You
Yeah,
know.
it is. But maybe it can break up the snow mirrors. Kaya's Guile.
Yeah. Let's see. Are there any decks running Kaya's Guile? Yeah, Kyle's Guile is currently taking up 1.4% of modern main decks. That's more than
Modern,
Underworld
okay.
Breach.
More than Underworld
Mhm.
Breach? Wow. What is going on
Yeah.
with Underworld Breach in Modern?
Yeah. So that relic was able to land, and Landon has been very successfully managing the graveyard over on Alan's side.
Yeah. That Nexus of Fate is live, though, and I can't say I love it.
No. And it goes into the library, right?
Yeah,
It shuffles into
unfortunately.
the library.
Yep.
I almost wonder if that could potentially be a Nombo if you want to put I mean, I can't imagine. If you want to put Cryptic on the top or Mystic Sanctuary on top,
Right.
and you have to cast a Nexus of Fate, that's a very corner case, though.
Yeah. He does only have one Nexus of Fate too. He's not trying to do the Wilderness Reclamation thing,
Mm-hmm.
which I've had to fight through
Yep.
on Arena sometimes. It's not
Yeah.
pleasant.
Shambling Vent coming in as a 2/3, and Field of Ruin is going to get rid of that Shambling Vent.
Yep.
And I think so. That's 2 Shambling Vents down off of Landon's. He's got 2 more though. He does run the full 4. It's kind of like, land still, so to speak.
Oh, Shambling Vent? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man lands are important here.
True.
So he's going to go down 17 to fetch for a Godless Shrine.
Godless Shrine is good.
Yeah, I has a deck says someone 5-0'd recently with a Breach deck. Yeah, I mean, anyone can spike. I want to see this Wonderworld Breach start putting up numbers. I'm surprised it's not.
So Aya's deck apparently has experience in this exact matchup, and
Oh,
Guile
okay.
is great. That's good to hear.
Yeah. The Ashiok did not resolve. It got mana leaked. Then we're probably passing back. Yep. Misty, land go. 3 cards in hand for Alan, 2 cards in hand for Landon. He's just going to draw go as well.
I feel like I've never played as this black-white control deck, or any black-white control deck ever, really, that I remember.
Mm-hmm.
But draw go for black-white colors doesn't feel like where you want to be.
No, he
But
definitely
for
wants to be using
blue,
all of his mana.
yeah. So, but by that measure, I don't feel like this is going well. Here's the Fairy Time
Yeah.
Raveler, which is not the most relevant here, I guess.
So that's going to bounce the relic back to hand.
Mm-hmm. Alan with lots of land too.
Yeah. Landon's going to go for the relic. Coming back down. Relic is going to get Cryptic commanded.
Yep.
It's going to be counter draw.
Counter draw. Yep. So
Here goes another Ashiok.
okay, Ashiok's not bad.
Ooh,
Fetch
but Alan's
response.
going to
Yep, that's
fetch.
correct. Don't want to do that afterwards.
No. He initially got a Mystic Sanctuary, now he's going to do a different one.
Mm-hmm.
But that Misty Rainforest is also a fetch land on the battlefield. Okay, and then he's going to fetch again. Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay. I was wondering if he actually didn't want Mystic Sanctuary, and I think that would tell me that he has it in hand, but he did. Right, Ashiok is going to resolve. And then that Cryptic command that just got put on top is going to mill away and get exiled.
I like that.
So that seems good.
Did
Sorry about the
Alan
cat.
forget about the milling part? Maybe.
I
I
think
don't know.
he must have. Yeah. Or it was the only target with Mystic Sanctuary, and maybe you don't have another choice.
I guess the Cryptic was getting exiled anyway. I don't know.
Oh. Oh, the whole graveyard, right. Yeah.
Celestial
That's
Purge
fine.
on Ashiok. I
But I
don't
think
think.
Ashiok did its job. Oh,
Oh
here's the Nexus
no,
Fate.
here we go. Boo. Boo.
Oh boy.
Boo. The sound effect on Arena was giving me nightmares for a while. That
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have no biases here except for one card.
Yeah, I have no complaints. I love Magic. Everything about it is great. You're never going to hear me complain, but I hate Nexus of Fate.
Just that one.
Just that one.
All right, follow up is okay. Teferi. Land is going to go for Inquisition.
Hmm.
So Fire Spot's the only target, which is good at dealing with them tokens. All right. So Landon, yeah. Doesn't seem like he's going to be able to get anything to resolve this turn with that cryptic command in hand.
Hmm.
Oh, he's going to go for something. Anguished Unmaking onto
Anguished
Fairy.
Unmaking. Wow. Well, you got to do it now. Sorcerer
Yeah.
Speed. 5 minutes left in the round.
Yeah.
World Championship on the line.
So Landon is just leaving up white as a follow-up. Maybe Rest in Peace is a follow-up here.
Cryptic command.
And it's going to be Cryptic Counterbounce.
Yikes. Rest in Peace would be pretty nasty. Let's see.
Ah, no, not there.
Pass. Ouch. Mystic
All
Sanctuary
right.
again. Hmm. I has a deck says they feel the same, but with Teferi instead of Nexus. I
Yeah, Free
respectfully
Fairy.
disagree. Nexus of Fate is worse. what's
Yeah,
what's your
Free
uh your
Fairy
your one card?
that I like super duper don't want to play against. Well,
Yeah,
it
just
was
your.
Deathrite Shaman, but they banned that.
Yeah, they did.
And I don't know. I really don't like Nexus of Fate.
All right, you can hate Nexus of Fate too.
Here's an Entwined Kaya's Guile.
Ooh, Entwine is
So
nice.
he'll be able to play all the modes. Each opponent sacks a creature, exile the graveyard, create a 1/1, and gain 4.
I like that. Ugh, Cryptic on top. After cycle. That is just
Oh
filthy.
man. Oh boy. Did we know about that Cryptic on top? Or was that
Yeah, I
a
think
that was
so.
a blind flip? Oh, did
No,
we?
no, no. He knew about it. I'm pretty sure he just played the Mystic Sanctuary that turn and put it on top.
Okay.
But
All
Gothmog.
right.
Oh god, here's Omnath now.
Okay, thank you, Nick. All right, well, Omnath is the clock to finish the game.
Yep, Omnath is a
Here's
serious
Field of
clock.
Ruin.
Field of Ruin is relevant.
Going for the Mystic Sanctuary.
Yep. It would have been a lot better with Ashiok still in play.
Yeah. Here's
Oh,
a
well, he can still
response.
search. He can still search.
Mm-hmm.
Cryptic.
Another Cryptic? Do we know about that one too?
Uh, I've honestly kind of lost track now where the
Okay.
Cryptic last was, but I assume it's the same one.
Yeah.
Kaya's Guile. Oh, nice. He has another one. All right.
So what
That'll
happened with
do it.
that Field of Ruin?
It's
Could
still
he go for
resolving.
that? Okay, could he go for that Kai's Guile on the stack with Teferi out though? So the stack had to resolve.
Uh,
I don't think it mattered.
I don't know what they did. I'm just gonna let them continue.
Yes,
There's only 1 minute
again,
left.
Nick. Ugh.
I try not
Use
to
a JTMS.
get in the way too much.
Okay. So, I mean, JTMS is a win con in and of himself as well. Silent clearing, immediately cycle, dig, dig, dig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got pretty cards on both sides, right? We got foilies and alternatives on Alan's battlefield and alters on Landon's.
I like the altars.
I'm a big fan of both. Yes, this fetch also represented the last sanctuary in the deck that could be looped with JTMS. But the fetch got the Triumph.
Right.
Oh, but Renin 6 is able to get that Blooded Strand back. Okay. Now that Teferi it doesn't have an ultimate, that's right. It's the uncommon. Alright, here's another silent clearing. Going for a relic.
All right, that's time in the round.
Okay.
Just let them know. Hey guys, that's time in
Sure.
the round.
Okay.
So 5 additional
Hello.
turns.
Okay. Am I 0 or am I 1?
Sure.
I'm gonna be 0. Okay.
You're 0.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. All right. Got that. Thank you, chat. So, Alan up a game. The best Gothmog can do here is get a draw, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that seems unlikely even in this board state, how it looks.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll do the 5.
Yep. I mean,
So that was a fetch fail to find.
oh, was it? Alan forgot
Yeah.
how many lands he had.
Yeah. Yeah, he tried to go for a forest. He was like, oops. All right, Field of the Dead.
Field of the
Yeah.
Dead. Yeah. Ouch. Right in 6. Okay. So would Gothmog play a blue pile like this, or is he not interested in that kind of strategy?
He does. I think he's got Infected Legacy, but I don't think Lango is exactly his style in Modern
Gotcha.
Control. All right, Field of Ruin.
Mm-hmm.
Field of Ruin on the Field of the Dead.
Field of the Dead getting Field of the Ruined.
Yeah, we QT. There is a application on the website.
Yep. I'll share that link in chat. Oh, Luanil got it. Thank you, Luanil.
Thanks. Here's the relic to dig. Going for Liliana the Veil.
Leon the Veil.
It's going to resolve.
Yeah, I
Minus
think if you're
2
Alan. Yep.
Veil of Summer.
Ouch.
Wow.
Oh, God. Oh.
Oh man.
Oh, it's like a knife in the heart.
Okay, so that's turn 2 now. Alan is now turn 2.
Yep. That's like a wooden stake and a vampire. That was brutal.
Oh man.
Ouch.
Yeah, Landon's gonna have to do a bit of a think about his decks, I guess, if the meta hangs out like this, because his other deck is Tron, and
hmm
Tron is just like nowhere to be seen with Cleansing Wildfire. But
Yeah, that is true. Cleansing Wildfire is a big part of Modern. People thought that card was going to be legacy playable when it was first previewed.
Oh, did they? Mm.
Um, yeah, I mean by people I just mean
Yeah.
like somebody. Um,
Yeah.
but it didn't really work out. But Modern, it's seeing play, and it has effectively, for now, made it difficult for Tron to be successful in the format. Which,
Yeah.
some people that play Tron decks are upset, but a lot of people hate Tron. So is it for the best? I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. But um,
Yeah.
Modern evolving.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, big mana. Well, Amulet Titan has still been putting up strong numbers in terms of the big mana part of the
Yeah,
cards or decks,
yeah.
so it's not totally out.
Maybe I'm wrong in this, and maybe chat will disagree with me, but I feel like though, as at least as far as like the Magic themes and rules and colors are concerned, Titan based ramp decks in Modern or any format really are more fair than like Cloud Post or Urzatron because they're just colorless. Like they don't need like having to attach their strategy to a single color makes them feel more fair and reasonable to me
Okay.
rather than,
Yeah, I hadn't thought about
you
that
know,
before.
you could have Blue Tron or Black Tron if you want, Green Tron,
Yeah.
colorless, fully colorless Eldrazi Tron. That doesn't. It feels too flexible. Am I
Yeah,
wrong?
for sure.
Yeah, I
No,
guess you'd
I
agree with
get
me.
that.
So I'm
Um,
I'm okay with Titan
Tron
sticking
is
around.
always limited to having to have the ancient stirrings. They have to be some green something. But other than that,
Yeah.
right, they've splashed a variety, the black, white, and red before. And then there's the blue build.
Yep. And then
We're gonna add
Eldrazi
another
Tron.
planeswalker to the pile.
Eldrazi Tron just uses straight up colorless.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is clearly articulating that this black white control, tap out control really struggles against planeswalkers, and that's okay.
Yep.
Except for this is like a planeswalker control deck that they're playing against.
Yeah. What turn is this now? 3,
This is gonna be 4,
4.
I think. Oh, 3? Rest in peace. There it is. Right on time.
Unfortunately for Landon, I don't think that wins the game though.
No, I don't think it
Marsh flats and
does.
pass. I think that's where you
Yeah.
want to be.
Yeah. So this is turn 4.
Yep.
Landon will
Turn
get one
4.
more draw. Oh, and Alan just said a lot of cards and no way to win.
Well, that's where I think we all knew we were going to end up, but
Yeah.
by score of the match, Alan takes this one.